Okay, our next topic is the ethnomedicinal importance of the Cucurbitaceae family. You know, we are discussing the each and every family which is given in the UPSC main syllabus for its ethnomedicinal values. Okay, this time we will focus on the Cucurbitaceae family. So consider this is your syllabus. We are dealing with the paper number 1 and the chapter number 4, that is plant resource development, and we are here at the importance of ethnobotany in the Indian context. Okay, so why we are doing this particular series for each and every family? Because of this question which was asked by the UPSC in the mains of 2020, in which they were asking you about the ethnomedicinal uses of the Solanaceae family and the Apiaceae family, and each time you have to give the at least three examples, three plants you should give as example to justify your ethnomedicinal claim about that particular plant species. Okay, and that is why we will also consider the three plants for each family which is given in the UPSC mains syllabus. So as we are discussing, we are talking about Cucurbitaceae family. Okay, and this time as well we are going to consider the three plants which will show the ethnomedicinal importance in the Cucurbitaceae. The very first plant, which is the very familiar one, it is called as the Momordica carentia or carentia. Okay, Nemodia carentia is nothing but the Karela. Okay, in Hindi it is called as Karela, and a fruit part of it, actually the raw fruit part of it, is used medicinally in the from the ancient times. Okay, and how it is useful? Because it shows the anthelmintic activity. Okay, the anthelmintic activity is there, and this particular anthelmintic activity, it is about the worms which are there in the stomach. Okay, and not only this, it is also used for the treatment of the malaria, plus it is also used for the treatment of cholera. Okay, so cholera and the malaria are also treated by using these particular Memoria charentia fruits. Okay, so here the Karela or the fruit of the Memordica charentia is used as a raw, as a medical treatment for the anthelmintic purpose and for the treatment of malaria as well as for the treatment of cholera. Okay, now consider the second plant which belongs to the Cucurbitaceae family, and it shows the ethnomedicinal value is the Cucurbitus. Carefully write down the name. See, Cucurbitaceae, it is the name of the genus, and name of the species is the Citrulus. Okay, Cucurbitaceae citrulus. As it is a botanical name, you should underline it. Okay, and in this plant, we are going to use its seeds, and these seeds are used in case of the painful urination. Okay, whenever there is a problem of painful urination, these seeds are utilized as a raw food. Okay, so that it will overcome the symptoms of this particular disease condition, that is the painful urination. So we have the second plant here which belongs to the Cucurbitaceae family. It's called as Cucurbitaceae citrulus. This Cucurbitaceae citrulus, its seeds are used in case of the painful urination. Now consider the third plant which belongs to the Cucurbitaceae. See, it is called as Cucurbita pepo. Okay, Cucurbita pepo. The botanical name of this plant is the Cucurbita pepo, and you should underline it as it is a botanical name. Now, if, from these plants, we are also going to use the fruits. Okay, the fruit part is used, and this raw fruit part shows the cooling effect on the body. Okay, the very purpose of using it is to use it for the cooling purpose on the body, and it will also increase the appetite. Okay, for the increasing the appetite, this particular fruit is very well known from the ancient time. Not only this, they will also help in curing the leprosy like problem. Leprosy, plus it is also used in the blood purification. Okay, so here we have the three plants. Okay, sorry, we have three plants here: Memoria charanchica, then Cucurbita citrulus, and the third one is the Cucurbita pepo. Each time we have used fruits, then seeds, and the fruits. Okay, and for every time we have used it as a raw. Okay, in all three times we have used the raw material as a medicine. Now here the different properties of it are also given. So from the UPSC mains examination point of view, you should remain very aware about the botanical name of the plant species, which part is going to use, and what is their medicinal activity. Okay, so these are three plants you should remember carefully regarding the Cucurbitaceae family, which shows this particular ethnomedicinal value. All right.